Hi, my name is Natielle and today's tutorial is for this tiny stingray. You can make it as a keychain, it's really tiny. And I did it with a 3mm hook. So let's get started. So I leave a long tail because I mark the starting of my rounds with it. So we're going to start by chaining 7. So we're gonna make 7 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we chain 7. Now we're gonna do 5 single crochets. We skip the first one and we start on the second one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochets. So now on the next stitch we're gonna make 4 single crochets together on the same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 single crochets together on the same stitch. Now we're gonna make 5 single crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And on this last one we're gonna make 4 single crochets together on the same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the end of the first round. I leave it on the description, the written pattern, so you can follow me along. So I'm gonna start now the second round by doing 1 single crochet and then placing my marker here, because that's gonna be the first stitch of round number 2. So from round number 2 to round number 4, that means 3 rounds, we're gonna make just single crochets. In the first one we finished the first round with 18 stitches, so now we're gonna make 3 rounds of 18 stitches. Rounds 2, 2, 4. So only single crochets, 18 single crochets 3 times. So I'm gonna make my rounds here and then I get back to you. So now that I finish all my 3 rounds with 18 single crochets, rounds 2, 3, and 4, now we're gonna start round number 5. I already made 1 stitch and passed through my marker, so we're gonna start round number 5 by doing 9 single crochets. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 single crochets. Now we're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make now 2 single crochets, so 1 and 2. Now we're gonna make 1 more single crochet on the 9th one, on this one together with this one, you see. So now we're gonna make 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We're gonna chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. 2 single crochets here on the chains, 1 and 2. And now for the end of the round, we're gonna make 1 single crochet on the last stitch again. So by the end of this round, that was round number 5, we're gonna be with 30 single crochets, 30 stitches, not all single crochet. So now for round number 6, we're gonna start with 11 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, gotta be careful here, 10, and 11. So on this stitch here, on this loop, we're gonna make 1 increase, which means 2 single crochets together on same stitch. Now we're gonna make 14 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, gotta remember the chains, 13, and then 14. So we got on this loop again, so we're gonna make 1 increase, 2 single crochets together, and then we're gonna finish this round with 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So that was the end of round number 6. We're gonna be now with 32 stitches. Now for round number 7, we're gonna make 32 single crochets, which means we're gonna make just single crochets, not 1 increase or decrease. 32 single crochets. I'm gonna finish my round and I come back. Finish round number 7. So for round number 8, we're gonna do 11 single crochets. I have 1 here, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 single crochets. So now we're gonna decrease 1. We're gonna make an invisible decrease. Now we're gonna make 14 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 single crochets. Now we're gonna decrease 1 more time. I'm gonna make an invisible decrease here. And then we're gonna finish this round with 3 single crochets. This is round number 8. And by the end of round number 8, we're gonna have 30 single crochets. We start round number 9 with 8 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 single crochets. Now we're gonna make 3 invisible decreases. 1, 2, and 3 invisible decreases. Now we're gonna make 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 single crochets. Now you're gonna make 3 invisible decreases. 1, 2, and 3 invisible decreases. So we got here at the end of round number 9 with 24 single crochets. So we take a break here, and I'm going to place the eyes. The eyes that I'm going to use is 7 millimeters, and we're going to place it between rounds number 3 and 4. So here is our first round. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So between 3 and 4, and between the eyes we're gonna leave 5 single crochets. So now it's one eye here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets. On the 6th one I'm gonna place the second eye. So now the eyes are in place. We can count again. 1, let me see if it's focusing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stitches between them. And then we can go back to the body. We stopped on round number 9 with 24 stitches. Now for round number 10, we're gonna start by doing 6 single crochet. So I made 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 single crochets. Now we're gonna decrease 3 times. We're gonna make 3 invisible decreases. So 1, 2, and 3 invisible decreases. Now we're gonna make 6 single crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 single crochets. Now 3 invisible decreases. 1, 2, and 3 invisible decreases. So by the end of this round, that is round number 10, we're gonna have 18 stitches. For round number 11, we're gonna make 18 stitches, which means just 18 single crochets, not one increase or decrease. Just a complete round, single crochet after single crochet, up to the marker. So if you like this video, like my patterns, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to see all the new content and the new patterns I'm gonna post, and share this video if you like. And if you make one of my patterns, please tag me on Insta. I leave down my user on the description. So I finished round number 11 with 18 stitches. Now we're gonna do round number 12. For round number 12, we're gonna make 7 single crochets and then 1 decrease 2 times. 7 single crochets, 1 decrease, and then 7 single crochets and 1 decrease again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we decrease, then we're gonna do it again. 7 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we decrease, and by the end of this round, that was round number 12, we're gonna have 16 stitches. For round number 13, we're gonna make 7 single crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 single crochets. Now we're gonna decrease 1, and do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochets. Now we decrease, and we are here in the end of round number 13 with 14 stitches. For round number 14, now we can stop a little and then stuff the body. I'm gonna stuff just the center. We don't stuff these parts, the edges, so it stays flat. So I'm gonna put a little bit of stuffing, and then we come back from round number 14. So now that the body is stuffed, we can come back and go to round 14, starting with 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 single crochets. And now we decrease 1, we make 1 invisible decrease here, and then we're gonna do 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and 1 more decrease. And by the end of this round, round number 14, we're gonna have 12 stitches. For round number 15, we're gonna decrease 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 invisible decreases. Now, we end this round with 6 single crochet because we made 6 decreases, so we have now 6 single crochets, 6 stitches. Now from round 16 up to 21, which means 6 rounds, we're gonna make 6 single crochets. So we're gonna make 6 rounds of 6 single crochets. That will be the sting part. So I'm gonna make mine 6 rounds of 6 single crochets, and then I come back. So now I finish all my 6 rounds of 6 single crochets. Now we can cut the yarn here, and then we're gonna take a tapestry needle If you're gonna do it as a keychain, you need to leave this yarn a little bit longer so you can use it to sew the keychain. So we're gonna take the front loops 2 at a time and then come through with our yarn 2 at a time. We only have 6, so 3 times. Now I'm gonna pass on the needle here on a random spot, and then I'm going to tie a knot to secure it. So I make a loop like that and then come through my yarn over it and pull really tight. Now we can just lose our yarn inside the amigurumi and cut the rest out. I'm gonna cut my marker here also. So there you go, our tiny stingray and amigurumi, it's ready. So what I do is I just fold this a little bit. So the stuffing, you don't want to put it too much so it stays flat still, and you gotta remember not stuffing the extremities, So there you go, all our stingrays here. They are a little bit different from each other because I tied the eyes differently, and each one of them I was trying some techniques, so they are a little bit different, but look how small they are. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.